It's time to go to work. Shorty got a thing for me. So let the shit begin. It's time to go to work. Clocking into your body. You gon' get this work. You gon' get this work. Lay you down, roll you around, make you go berserk. So you gon' get this work. You gon' get this work. Saturday is mine, Sunday you can go to church. See, I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. This is my profession, girl. I know what I'm doing. I see my opening, so you know that I'm pursuing. You see the resume, so no need for interviewing. At the rank, you don't want me to fill the position. Well, baby girl, who you think you fooling? Cause I put in work that overtime, going all night till you satisfied. It's gonna be a strong quarter, baby. Guaranteed to make it profits right. It's time to go to work. Shorty got a thing for me. So let the shit begin. It's time to go to work. Clocking into your body. So you gon' get this work, yeah. So you gon' get this work. You gon' get this work. Lay you down, roll you around, make you go berserk. So you gon' get this work. You gon' get this work. Saturday is mine, Sunday you can go to church.
See, first she said you not my type. I said that's cool, alright. But please give me the pleasure of courting you for the night. Trying to get into you and into things that you like. And maybe over time, you see my work is suffice. So go ahead, roll the dice. Add some spice to your life. And what I wanna do to you, miss, I promise I couldn't write. But can't promise I wouldn't bite. That apple is looking right. My attitude for work is stupendous. I'm very nice. And I ain't charging no fees. Free is always the price. I'll even handle the plumbing if you just need you some ice. So concentrate on the good. Let me put in this work. Cause I can make it so that it feels so good that it hurts. And then kiss it to make it better. That'll just make it worse. Now she want that whole experience again. It was her first. Just relax in my bed. You can put on my shirt. Cause Saturday is mine. Sunday you can go to church.
It's time to go to work. Shorty got a thing for me. So let the shit begin. It's time to go to work. Clocking into your body. You gon' get this work, yeah. You gon' get this work. You gon' get this work. Lay you down, roll you around, make you go berserk. So you gon' get this work. You gon' get this work. Saturday is mine, Sunday you can go to church. You gon' get this work, yeah, baby.
When you want me and you call, then you know that I'll be right there. Days you amaze me, yeah. Can you save me, yeah. And I'm only one call away, you know that I'll be right there. I just hope that when I call, I just know you gon' be right there.
It was a Thursday, I'm like midway through my shift. I looked down at my phone, I had 2 calls that I missed. So I put in my pen, it was my special love friend. Nah, we don't date, but sometimes we pretend. She was a teacher and back to school just to get a master's. She would've had it sooner, but help her mom's out with the cancer. She liked to call me up when a nigga doing such and such. I say, let me calm you down, roll a Dutch and eat you for lunch. Work got you stressing, fuck making your projections. Should we take off like the Jetsons and go race some adolescents? Did 100 on the freeway, it was 90. I'm just flexing and you ain't even my bitch, but I'm there when you insist.
When you want me and you call, then you know that I'll be right there. Days you amaze me, yeah. Can you save me, yeah. And I'm only one call away, you know that I'll be right there. I just hope that when I call, I just know you gon' be right there.
See me and her, we gotta understand. And she got a man, so she not demanding. Shit, I'm rambling. It's impressive. Some days she do get reckless. Sneak out the house to cook me breakfast. Talk for hours like bill collectors. Fast forward a few days later, she found messages in his phone. They might just break up. I know your heart broke, your feelings hurt. You only started cheating cause he did it first, and that nigga did it worse. Now it's 2 a.m., we at the 55th Marina. Not much of a view, but here for you like I'm subpoena. My line goes off, oh shit, my girl ringer. If I hit ignore, she be salty, damn Gina.
When you want me and you call, then you know that I'll be right there. Days you amaze me, yeah. Can you save me, yeah? And I'm only one call away, you know that I'll be right there. I just hope that when I call, I just know you gon' be right there.
Going nowhere.
you, baby. These words I wrote for you. Yeah.
Check 1, 2. In the place to be. It's the Open Mic King! And you are tuned in to the Vibe on Air. It's Thursday night. Make sure you follow, like, and subscribe on all social media. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Snapchat, Periscope, LinkedIn. We everywhere. Just go simply to the website, www.thevibeonair.com. If you want to play your music, we got the email address right here, thevibeonair.com, or vibeonair@gmail.com. So make sure you send us your music, whether you want us to play it, if it's good or not. I'll still play it because I'm a nice guy. But in the building today, we got songstress, songwriter, all around jiggy ass woman, Kay Davis in the building. We're going to talk to Kay Davis. I ain't turning your mic on yet. I just do people like that. But we're going to talk to Kay Davis a little bit. She's going to tell us about her music, her writing process, and whatever else she want to talk about. You know what it is. It's the Vibe on Air. So you know I got that ratchet news for you. I even got a ratchet topic that I want people to chime in about. So the phone lines will be open. So feel free if you want to call in 216-526-1555. And we're going to talk about that. Of course, we're going to play music videos. We support the independent artists, the underground. So keep sending us your music to thevibeonair@gmail.com and we will play it. And it's going to be crazy. We sipping as we usually do. So we're going to get right. And we're just going to have a good old ass time. So make sure that you are hitting the like button. Go to thevibeonair.com and follow us. Join the community. It's a community just like any other Facebook or any other social media where you can go on there. You can post comments, post videos and pictures, comment on other videos and pictures. Join the community, man. Just join the community. Thevibeonair.com. Make sure you go to it. Kay gonna go to it by hook or crook.
He forced me to, yo.
Oh, yeah.
I had to.
You should want to.
I think he broke my pinky finger.
Not yet. But we're going to be back in a little bit with Kay Davis and everything. We're going to jump into this music. But as I like to say every Thursday, in me trying to support everybody else and putting y'all shit out here, making y'all look good, I need y'all to do me a favor, too. Support me, too! Man, damn! Shit.
If you or someone you love need to be freed, call Mr. Deeds. With immediate response, 24-hour bail bond service for misdemeanor or felony charges, Mr. Deeds is ready, serving all courts in all counties with affordable bail bond service.
Mr. Deeds is who you need to be free.
Yo, what's up? It's your girl, Red Slater, DJ Live in the building. And right now, you are tuned in to the Vibe on Air.
How great and beautiful it is to be in the midst of some wonderful people. You bring forth a great vibe, you know. Great vibe. Can you feel it? Great vibe. It's all over. Great vibe. It's every way. Great vibe. So good, congregating with my people. No man no fuss, no cuss, no man no evil. Everyone gets a whole of meditation. To bring change in all the world, it takes patience. Everyone take it, no fuss, no fight. Rasta stand up, shine out your light. Each and every day, the reason why that I'm so happy in this great vibe. Can you feel it? Great vibe, it's all over. Great vibe, It's every way. Grapevine. I hope the feeling's mutual. It's beautiful. I love it just to be right here. Can you feel the vibes? For there's a natural mystic blowing through the air. I can see the people jamming, waving from side to side, throwing their hands in the air. Tonight it's all about that grapevine. Yeah, grapevine. It's all over. Grapevine. It's every way. Grapevine. Grapevine. Don't let it die. Don't let it die. You gotta keep it alive. Keep it alive. Keep it alive. Keep it alive. Yeah. Don't let it die. Don't let it no way. Keep it alive. Can you feel it? Grapevine. It's all over. Grapevine. It's every way. Grapevine.
The season's here again, but out here it don't feel like it used to. Everything moving so fast, it's just now what I'm used to. I know we haven't talked in a while, and I'm wondering how. I know we've been working a lot, but all I think about all the presents wrapped under the tree, all the decorations and the joy that they bring. Lights over houses everywhere. I'm coming home for Christmas. I just wanna be where I think about. Snowy in the middle square, laying by the fires together at Christmas time. Good food with the family, no one is around me at Christmas time. Telling those stories, sweet, sweet memories. Yeah. Sharing love and sharing life at Christmas time. At Christmas time. At Christmas time, one of the pieces of our children. At Christmas time, sleigh bells ringing, are you listening? At Christmas time, sharing love and sharing life. At Christmas time, sleigh bells ringing, are you listening? See the smiling faces of our children. Feel the love in the air tonight. The hope, joy, and peace. What Christmas means to me, I want you here to see when I think about all the presents wrapped under the tree, all the presents wrapped under the tree, all the decorations and the joy that they bring. Oh, lights over houses everywhere, over houses everywhere. I'm coming home for Christmas. I just wanna be where I think about. Snow in the middle square, laying by the fires together at Christmas time. No one's around me at Christmas time. Telling those stories, sweet, sweet memories. Sharing love and sharing life at Christmas time. Oh, at Christmas time. Oh, at Christmas time. At Christmas time. Sharing love and sharing life. At Christmas time, chestnuts roasting, people singing, children laughing. 'Tis the season, our hearts intertwined as one. If I could have one gift, you are all I want. When I think about at Christmas time, no one's around me. At Christmas time, telling me of the children. I'm coming home where I belong with you. Hey, sleigh bells ringing, are you listening? Sleigh bells ringing, are you listening? Sleigh bells ringing, are you listening? Sharing love and sharing life at Christmas time.
I'm gonna have it my way, no matter what these haters say. Best stay out my way. My mic is my AK. Say I'm a player, but I don't play. I'm gonna have it my way, no matter what these haters say. Best stay out my way. My mic is my AK. Say I'm a player, but I don't play. There's something you want, you better go out and get it. If it's something you need, surely don't do without it. If it's something you love, build your world around it. And put a stop to anything that could try to destroy your dream. I'm getting money on them, stunting on them, riding on them, flying on them, laughing at them. I'm getting money on them, stunting on them, riding on them, flying on them, laughing at them. I'm getting money on them, stunting on them, riding on them, flying on them, laughing at them. I'm getting money on them, stunting on them, riding on them, flying on them, laughing at them. I'm gonna have it my way, no matter what these haters say. Best stay out my way. My mic is my AK. Say I'm a player, but I don't play. I'm gonna have it my way, no matter what these haters say. Best stay out my way. My mic is my AK. Say I'm a player, but I don't play. I stay on my grind, and I get this money, and never give up if someone's acting funny. And build my dreams and see them all come true. And what they say, it's about what you do. I'm getting money on them, stunting on them, riding on them, flying on them, laughing at them. I'm getting money on them, stunting on them, riding on them, flying on them, laughing at them. I'm getting money on them, stunting on them, riding on them, flying on them, laughing at them. I'm getting money on them, stunting on them, riding on them, flying on them, laughing at them. I'm gonna have it my way, no matter what these haters say. Best stay out my way. My mic is my AK. Say I'm a player, but I don't play. I'm gonna have it my way, no matter what these haters say. Best stay out my way. My mic is my AK. Say I'm a player, but I don't play.
back. It's the vibe on air. Mr. D, the one and only, the big homie. I got a straight shit. That's what it be doing sometimes. It's a work in progress, as I've been saying for the last 4 years. Work in progress. But it's all good. It's all great. It's the vibe on air. Make sure you are following, watching, liking, subscribing, and vibing by simply going to all social media. Click the like, follow, subscribe, whatever you gotta hit. And be a part of the crew. Get with the Vibe Nation. The Vibe Nation. We over here kicking it with Kickity K, Diggity Davis. She went to the store and bought a plethora of stuff to munch on while she in the studio. Mute your mic. Say what you want to say. Make sure you go to the website, thevibeonair.com, and follow us, man. Follow our shows and like, comment, view all the shows. Send your music if you are an artist, poet, singer, rapper, whatever you do, to thevibeonair@gmail.com. Stop DMing me your songs on Instagram. They gotta be emailed. I can't download them from Instagram to play on the show. You need to send it in MP4 or MP3 format if it's a song, MP4 for the video, or send me the YouTube link and I might probably able to download it. But if you really want it heard, send it to me if it's a video in MP4 format. But enough of that, because it's about time to jump over here. Do this. Oh my
goodness. If it isn't Little Miss Attitude. She Russian. Girl. Ain't nobody got time for that. I am not the one, boo-boo. You said what? Hold my baby.
The ratchet nose.
Today, in Ratchet News, we got some ratchet shit going on in the news today. Not even talking about Donald Trump about to get impeached or got impeached, because fuck that guy. Fuck Trump. Fuck Trump. Donald Trump.
Go fuck yourself.
Really. With all sincerity. Like, really.
Fuck you!
But if he get reelected, man, that's going to be... You're impeaching him nothing. But yeah, today in Ratchet News. Now, like I said, this is not anything I made up. This is real shit from the news. I cannot make this shit up. I always go from what I seem to be, what I think is the lowest to the most ratchet. So we're going to do it just like this. And Kay can chime in anytime she wants to, even though she's over here munching on a bunch of stuff. She getting busy on something. But let's start it off. First, we start with this dude right here. Yeah, this dude. He's a Fox News reporter on the business side. And the business news reporter tried to sneak, of all things, a crack pipe into a lower Manhattan courthouse. I cannot make this shit up, man. He snuck a crack pipe into a courthouse. Who the fuck does that? I mean, literally, he tried to, man.
Please.
I'm serious, man. He's
Oh my damn.
no crack pipe. But let's read further. According to law enforcement sources, speaking to the New York Post, a Fox Business reporter was caught trying to sneak a crack pipe into the federal courthouse in downtown Manhattan. Lawrence Crook III was allegedly caught with the paraphernalia while he was covering the Sprint T-Mobile merger at the lower Manhattan courthouse. He was caught after an attentive court security officer saw a bulge in his sock. When caught, Crook reportedly lamented how he had recently lost his job at CNN and was in big trouble. Oh, that's messed up, bro.
Oh, hell no.
Another version of the events say Crook was caught when the glass pipe fell out of his pocket. That's crazy, man. Look. If you want to get high, that's your business, I guess. But you can't let your high fuck up your career. You was a Fox Business News reporter, dog. You know you can't take crack pipes in the courthouse. You know you can't take it. K, they can't hear you. You all the way over there. They took a crack pipe into the courthouse. You know what you need to do, bruh? You know what you need to do, right? It's what we always tell your dumb asses to do.
Get your dumb ass down.
Stop smoking crack, first of all. Crack is whack. Crack is whack. Crack is whack. Crack is whack. Yo, whack ass. Moving on in the ratchet news, though. Boy. Some of this shit be just so disgusting that it still fucks me, and I already read the story once. But as you can see in this picture, this is some young white lady who has her pants down halfway with a roll of toilet paper in her hand, and then she kneeling down with the toilet paper on the floor. You can guess what happened, right? If you can't, let me. Horrified shoppers look on as supermarket visitor pooped in the middle of an aisle. Then opened a packet of undefined toilet paper to wipe her shit up. The undefined pooper was filmed relieving herself on the floor of the Safeway supermarket in San Francisco at 7:45 a.m. on a Sunday morning. Damn, she had to take a shit early. She was snapped defecating by a stunned shopper called Mike, who uploaded the photo to social media after he saw the incident. That's crazy. The incident happened close to an aisle full of cleaning products, even though the Safeway has a restroom. Mike says the pooper left the Safeway shortly after, apparently without paying for the toilet paper that's a dude. That's a dude, man. That's nasty as fuck, bruh. First of all, do you ever have the shit that bad that you just gotta drop trial where you fucking at? Like, really? This dude, who looked like a bitch, just had to take a shit in the middle of a Safeway supermarket and then stole some toilet paper to wipe his ass. At least he thought to wipe his ass, though. He could have walked out of there with the crab walk, where, because I ain't gonna tell you how I know about the crab walk. That has seen an explosion in reports of human poop on the streets, with 250,000 pieces of such waste spotted in 2019. I've reported stories about people shitting in different places before. Somebody shitted in some potatoes at a supermarket before. That shit is crazy. They need to leave that shit alone. They just need to stop that shit. That shit is wrong. Y'all get it? Y'all get it? Tired of that shit. That's some nasty ass shit. Well, to this motherfucker, he should have went to the bathroom and took a shit in there, but he didn't. He's a nasty motherfucker. Nasty motherfucker. Oh, man. Final story in Ratchet News today. Your boy, Antonio Brown. If you might remember Antonio Brown, he was one of the top wide receivers for the Pittsburgh Steelers, then went to the Patriots and then got cut from the Patriots. Well, Antonio Brown has started a new campaign, which a lot of you sisters might like, but a lot of white people gonna kind of feel funny about. Antonio Brown takes his No More White Women 2020 campaign to the next level. Yes, Antonio Brown has started a campaign where he says he's not going to do it or be with any white women all 2020. Now, if you know Antonio Brown, that nigga like white women. He likes him some white women. He loves him some white women.
Oh my damn.
But he's saying he don't want to deal with any white women anymore for some reason. But let's read on. Antonio's very public and prolonged descent into becoming a living meme has taken another step forward as the former all-pro wide receiver has continued his No More White Women 2020 social media campaign by releasing a promotional image that he called a teaser for his new album. Yes, another football player trying to make an album. About to embarrass rap. Brown, the former Pittsburgh Steelers, Oakland Raiders, and New England Patriot wide receiver, has been teasing the release of a rap album with mid-2000s B-list artist Sean Kingston. Sean Kingston, man. Sean Kingston. He wasn't even a B-level artist, really. He just had an album, I think. But anyway, and he's releasing a song called Bad Decisions. Naturally, it's awful, as you can imagine it would be. Now the release of his album seems to be tied into another bizarre social media trend that Brown's doing called No More White Women for 2020. What first began with a tweet on December 13th has become an apparent running joke for Brown, as he's repeated the phrase on social media a handful of times since. He even got a post on there, "No More White Women 2020." That was on December 12th. And then he say the album's coming soon called "No White." This dude tripping. A former receiver and current rapper didn't stop with simple tweets, though he posted what amounts to a promotional image, which is the image I got up on the screen. He making it look like it's a real campaign, so he made a campaign poster for it, as you can see on the screen. And this nigga tripping. He funny as fuck, though. He funny as fuck. Given his increasingly bizarre behavior on social media, the chances of Brown ever suited up in the National Football League again seems dwindling with every passing day, while former Pro Bowl wideout was once considered to be one of the best players in the entire league. But his pattern of behavior over the last year has made him too big of a risk for any teams to legitimately consider signing him. I mean, the only person that could do worse than him is Josh Gordon. Literally. But he making Josh Gordon look like Malcolm X. He making Josh Gordon look like Martin Luther King. This dumb motherfucker go make a whole campaign called "No More White Women." But all that motherfucker ever fucked with was white women. Can you believe this shit? I mean, it's crazy though. But and then he gonna come out with a garbage album. Kill yourself. Somebody need to slap the shit out you and get your mind right back in the fucking for real, because you acting real fucking stupid. You giving up millions of dollars to be stupid. You know what it is. For real. That's the ratchet news today, but I got a question for everybody, because this is something that really affects every neighborhood, especially black businesses. And Kay, I really need you to sit down and chime on this. I know you're over there chilling, and you texting and blogging and oh, okay. Well, yeah. All right. But check this out. Everybody has go to a barbershop, beauty salon, neighborhood food place, whatever, neighborhood bar. And it's one thing in common in all these places that everybody is familiar with. The neighborhood cluck. The neighborhood cluck. Aww. And you know what they do? They go out and get some items to bring back to sell to you. You know what that's called, right? It's called boosting. They're boosters. They're cluck boosters. But what happens with these clucks is that they think that they can charge what they want to for the items that they stole as they're trying to sell it back to the community. There was a situation today at the barbershop I go to where a cluck was trying to sell items way overpriced for what they were because of where she stole it from. So she was thinking because she stole it from Walgreens, she could get Walgreens prices. But when you Google it, at Walmart, it's definitely cheaper. First of all, here's what I want to know, and I want people to chime in. Facebook, Instagram, will call 216-526-1555. Kay, you right here. I want you to chime in. Do you think the cluck has the right to overcharge you on prices that they get for free? I mean, what you guys say? Because that's crazy. How do you think you can't get 100% markup on shit you stole? You try to get wholesale prices on Freetail. It's Freetail. She stole it. It's for free. It's Freetail.
I never heard that.
That's what it's called, Freetail. You can't charge $18 for some Charmin 12-roll mega pack of toilet paper when you got it for free. You getting 100% profit if I give you $1. You can't charge me. Oh, but on Walmart it was $18.
See, what you get charged for is the risk they take.
That's their fault. I didn't ask them to go in there and do that. That ain't got nothing to do with me. I did not ask them to go in there. So you can't charge me what you would have bought it for if you bought it. But you didn't buy it. You ain't buy it. Wow. You stole it. You get cluck prices for cluck work.
Wow.
I'm just saying, shout out to Milano, man, Barber to the Stars, man. And then they had the nerve if they don't get what they want, they act like you wasting their time. That's the part that was crazy. The one clerk walked out was like, I ain't coming here no more. I ain't coming here no more. You ain't buying nothing? You trying to sell stuff. He allowed you in. He allowed you in. You need to thank him. He still bought something. And then she go like, bye. I was like, if she come back, don't let her in. She acted like you, and she's like, yo, like where'd you had to go? Where you had to go so important after you sold this illegal stuff. Oh, man. If anybody got something to say, just mark it out on Facebook, comment about it. We'll talk about it later on this show, but that's bull. Do clubs have the right to charge retail prices for free tail shit? Do clubs have the right to charge? If you're going to sell stolen stuff, you need to discount it down and get rid of it.
Ask where they got it from? I mean, maybe it ain't stolen.
We already mentioned it several times that we already know where it came from. They clucks. They're crackheads.
Oh.
They go in there.
Is that what that means?
Yeah. Crackhead.
Wow.
Crackhead, yeah. They're crackheads. They went in, boosted from the store, and Jim tried to bring it to you, the black community. But they ain't not getting full price or more. They tried to even start more. I even Googled it. The Charmin Mega Pack with 12 rolls is only $12. She was trying to sell them for $18. Get out of here. She tried to sell some candles to my dude. She was selling these candles 2 for $10. Okay. Well, you can get them 2 for $5 at Walmart. But she's saying, well, I got them from Walgreens. They cost more. That ain't my problem. You gonna get them for $2. Because you ain't paid for them. Wow. This is not a normal business transaction. This ain't just supply and demand, baby. This is supply and I'm going to pay you what I demand because you stole it. If you want to sell it. I'm just saying, even though legally that's not a correct thing to do, because, you shouldn't be buying stolen products. That's something.
Now, why you put her picture up?
I just found a picture of a crackhead.
Shame on you. How you know she's a crackhead?
I Googled crackheads.
she good looking though.
I mean, is she?
I'm saying for like how you expect them to look. She don't really look like a crackhead.
Huh?
Look at you.
Wow. Okay. Didn't know that about you. You have a good outlook on everything. That's all right though. That's all right, Kay. You got a good outlook. That's the ratchet news for the day. Still chime in about the clucks and if they can charge cluck prices or should they be charging retail prices on shit they stole and gonna try to they stole it and resell. Call it free tail. We're gonna be right back in a minute with some more vibe on there. We're gonna talk to Kay Davis to the right after this. Kay Davis in the building. Vibe on there.
Hey guys, I'm taking Sierra and you're coming to the Vibe on Air.
I just like the sound of it.
I had to cut him off. Yeah. Listen. Cut him off, 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 cut him off. Can't believe you played your hand like you did. Kinda glad that I never even had your kid. All the time wasted, nah, I can't replace it. That manly face ass bitch, that's what you chasing? That's an insult, but fuck it, it's your loss. Messing with workers when you know you had a fucking boss. Better believe you gotta pay the motherfucking cost. I hope karma come and knock your fucking block off. Gave her my spot, she still can't fill my shoes. Got your rocks off and now you looking like a fool. You could have 10 of her, she'll never amount to me. You had an asset, but
but she's a liability. What you allow is the shit that's gon' continue. Won't disregard my worth again for no dude. And if he can't bust a check his ass out of here. No need to look back unless it's in my rearview mirror. Cut him off, 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 dump him like trash, nigga. See, I was that bitch, you could've been that nigga. Them hoes is just that, some pussy that's just facts. See, nigga, you mad whack, I don't want your ass back. Find a new nigga, he gon' do what real niggas supposed to do. No need to try to win me back, cause I've been over you, nigga. Fuck your closure, cause my shoulder's just as cold as you. Don't speak in the streets, I act like I don't even notice you. Funny how you play me, I provided on the daily while your ass was being lazy. And this how you repaying me now. You just lost your turn, but this a lesson learned. Don't show no love to these niggas till it's fucking earned. You found time for a whole nother bitch. You ain't even got your own shit. Out here slanging bum dick. She just a bum bitch. I'm a queen, I ain't average. It's time to cut him off. No attachment, nigga. Cut him off, 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 cut him off.
Just like the sound.
Yeah. Yo, I had to cut him off.
True soul.
Ooh, I'm loving everything that you do, and I really love the way that you move. And I gotta get a little closer, cause you hot as hell like a toaster, and I really wanna get you, baby. Baby, please don't do it wrong. You know that this your song, so girl, come on and move it for me. Ooh, baby, I tasted in your sweat, lust, sex, and no regrets. So I'm calling all bets for you. I can't wait to get you home. You know what I'm on, so come on. If you ready, girl, let's go. Let me hit it like a pro. Baby, I'm so. One thing you should know is that I love when you ride it. I be touching your body. Said I love when you ride it. The way you move in your body. I love when you ride it. I love when you ride it. Girl, I be touching your body. Said I love when you ride it. The way you move in your body. I love when you ride it. I love when you ride it. Ay, the way you move it look incredible. Yeah, and girl, that thing, it looks so edible. Girl, won't you sit there on my face, and I'm gonna let you ride away. Girl, watch me clean up all that play for you. Ooh, and I won't play when I'm doing my thing. I'm gonna make you sing, so baby, say my name. And I'm a beast with this mouth. Girl, you know what I be bout, so let me go down south. But first, I can't wait to get you home. You know what I'm on, so come on. Either way, get down the ride. Won't you let me get aside? Baby, don't fight it. You know what I'm on. I love when you ride it. I be touching your body. Said I love when you ride it. The way you move in your body. I love when you ride it. I love when you ride it. Girl, I be touching your body, baby.
Just ride it, baby. That's all you gotta do.
While my bitches whipping up a whole beat. Niggas tripping, tryna hit my weed, tryna give me that like they know me. Bitches be asking for favors, I tell them when you on my dick, just remind me. Niggas be plotting and stabbing the back, that's how you know they behind me. I'm cooking this sauce and I'm covered in gold. I've been no ghost since like 7 years old. Hoes tell me yes and they don't tell me no. Son is just like me and he only know. Walk to the line and I pull off like skirt. Bitch, I been geek, I'm a motherfucking nerd. Who's in my line, I'm like, God, what's the word? Running bands up from the 4th to the 3rd. I got bad bitches waiting on me. I got mad niggas hating on me. Couple hoes show love to the G. Couple real niggas show love to a G. Pull up slow and then I pull up fast. Pockets heavy, I ain't trying to sag. Money long and I ain't gotta brag. I don't talk much, but still gotta ask. Is you mad? Is you mad or no? 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 Purchase your tracks today. Is you mad or no? 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 Pull up on the plug, smoking Cali weed, pull up Cali bud. These niggas, they act like they know me, These bitches, they want me, my mommy, Go harder to rock on your brownies, It's foreign, But to me, that little shit is nothing, Cause I whip that bitch like I'm disgusted, Everywhere I go, they screaming my name, and everywhere you go, they screaming you lame. These bitches be crazy and talk that more shit. Turn the music up and bless me and spit. I get you right on my circle, little mama. I don't need you or your little help, little mama. Back and forth is a little common, little mama. I don't chase cat, I just take Thomas, little mama. I got bad bitches waiting on me, and I got mad niggas hating on me. A couple hoes got love for the kid, couple real niggas show love to a G. Pull up slow and then I pull off fast. My pockets heavy and I ain't trying to sag. Long money, I don't gotta brag, I don't talk much, but still gotta act. Is you mad? 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 Bitches, you mad?
Purchase your tracks today.
Is you mad? Is you mad? Is you mad? Is you mad? Bitches, you mad? Is you mad? Is you mad? Is you mad? Bitches, you mad? Is you mad? Little bit.
Boom, down. Shout out to Leonard Siggers, man, for putting this track together. It's the Vibe on Air. Mr. D's the Open Mic King. We in the building. By the way, I want y'all to make sure tomorrow, if y'all ain't got nothing to do, or if you got something to do, drop what you're doing. Meet me at Chicoya for jam sessions. We are reuniting the Wednesday night I Got Skills Open Mic crew. Me and Cool TLC, along with Arrogant, with the band with no name. It's open mic, like back in the day at Kings and Queens, but grown, nerd than ever. It's going down, free admission. They got drink specials. They got terrific food. It's an African spot. Make sure y'all come through. Sequoia, Richmond and Emory in that plaza. Make sure y'all come through tomorrow, 9 to 12. We're going to rock out. No doubt. We're going to bring TLC. He's going to drive up there, too. If y'all ain't seen TLC, you can't blind. But in the building right now, we have one of the most talented voices I've ever heard. We go back a little bit. Just a little bit. She cool, I guess. But ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the one and only K. Davis. K. Davis. The fake audience love you, man. But they don't know no better. They don't know no better. No. What's going on, Kay?
Everything good. What's going on with you?
Nothing much. Just chillin' like a villain.
I appreciate the hospitality. Got the drinks and the snacks going.
No, well, I ain't had a snack. She wouldn't got I ain't gonna take credit for nothing I ain't do. I ain't gonna take credit for that I do. I provide the liquor. Everybody know that. That's what the vibe on there do. We like to get vibey. Get the vibe right. You know what I'm saying, Kay? See? That's what she wanted. She got what she wanted. I brought it. Boom. Killing them. But see, you got the signature sunglasses on, the arms out. You know, you got some really cocky arms for a person weighing only 48 pounds.
Hey, you know, it's genetic.
It's genetic.
Ain't nothing I work for.
Now she talking about these snacks. She's going to eat all of them and probably not gain an inch. It's fat women out here just cussing you out, right?
They love me too.
They well then. But let's talk about K. Davis. K. Davis. I met you back at the old Kings and Queens.
Yeah.
During the open mic days. When I was doing the open mic. Then back then you was kind of shy.
No.
You was kind of shy. You would get up. Yes. No. You would come up there with your friend. I ain't gonna say her name because I'm like, but you would come through. This is where you had the head wrap the game going on. You had the I don't know. I called it the bot. I called it the Badu thing.
I had a ball cap.
That was what it was?
I had a ball cap.
No, you had the thing with the knot in the back too. Yeah, you had that. You had the shoes that look like this.
Oh yeah.
That was your thing. And because that's how we knew you, because when we first met you, it was like, that girl with the shoes, she could sing, though. But you used to be, at first, you came up there, and then when you couldn't sing, because you could always sing, but I don't think you knew a bunch of songs at the time, or what it was. Hold on, my mic looked funny. There we go. I had to push that in there. I can't stand unright mics. But you know, you used to come up there, but you used to kill it. And then later down, the open mic was still going, and then when it faded, I was doing the other open mics. The next thing you know, K. Davis branding herself and making logos such as that one. and next thing you know, you're doing shows and everything. So here's what I want to know. I'm just telling about our little history of a toi. I just made that up. But I want you to tell us about your humble beginnings. Like, what got you into singing in the first place? When did it start for you? That you realized that, damn, my voice sounds good when words come out in a melodious way.
You know what? Humble beginnings, humble endings. Shoot, it's all humble. It's not even. Yeah, it's just me singing. That's really it. I could sing from time I was small. I knew then. It was kind of confirmed by family. My mom could sing, my sisters and stuff like that. So when they heard me, they was like, "Oh, you can sing." So I knew then when my mom said, "Yeah, I trust her." But no, I never really wanted, to be a singer per se. I just felt like in 2015, I was singing one time at karaoke, and a guy named PJ.
That's my bro, PJ.
Yeah, PJ Braxton. He saw me on stage. He heard me, and when I got off stage, he was like, "Can you write?" And I was like, yeah, I could write. I hadn't wrote in years, but I still could write when I was writing. So he sent me these 2 beats, and that night when I pulled up in the driveway, I was listening to it all the way home. I just got out my pen and started writing, and wrote the whole song within like a half hour.
Wow.
And I texted him. I ain't even went in the house. So I texted him, it's like, you know, it's done. I really like that beat. I was feeling it. And then for me to like a beat, it was cold, you know. And it ended up being a beat from a producer named Dez in Hollywood, California. So I ended up working with him. Actually, he's a lot of his tracks is on my album. So from then I started, you know, I decided to, because it was the right sound. I just felt like it was great. I would love to sing on the beat. So, yeah, it was.
Because that's another thing I know about you, too. Your roots with the music, besides, you know, your parents and everything, your background and with your family, you've been on the karaoke circuit in Cleveland for a long time. Because I'm on the karaoke circuit in Cleveland. Yeah. And, you know, karaoke is the foundation for a lot of decent artists like Esther Fitz, you know, and karaoke is what it is, though. Karaoke, a lot of people who are call themselves professional singers are scared to do karaoke.
What?
Yeah, but you know, here's the other side. A lot of karaoke artists are scared to do live music.
Ooh.
What do you think about that? That's the truth, though. That's a real truth.
I felt that when you said that.
But you feel it?
It is different, though, because you ain't got no words right there for you. Now, that is something that,
And
you know,
with live music, the change-up is different because the band can change up.
Let me tell you this. It feels so good to sing with a live band because you can do what you want to do. With karaoke, you cannot do that. You got to follow that.
You got to
track.
follow that
track
rhythm.
Gonna leave you if you want to stay and do a run. You're just gonna get lost. So that's what I appreciate about live band, singing with live band. It's a joy. I love it. But the thing is remembering them words. Ooh, that's why you see singers improvise. They done forgot the words, for real.
And I'm working on a kind of a growth between both of them because that would be dope to get. Because I tried to get karaoke singers to come do live music. Like I've gotten a few, and you know they had good experience. Some didn't because you know but it's the same thing with the so-called professional singers. You bring them to karaoke, and they feel like they got a noose around their neck. What is that about?
I think if you really think about it, everything is revolving around the artist.
Talking to the mic.
Man.
You go to studios.
Yeah, you're right. If you really think about it, everything is revolving around the artist, which means when they get to karaoke, it's just like, oh, my mic ain't right, this and that ain't right.
Right.
Like,
Everybody want to
levels, mixing, and all that. Like, it's not gonna be perfect.
But a true singer is a true singer.
Right. So then that's where they stand out.
You should be able to sing without a mic in your face or not. Like me, I'm not a real singer, but I can sing karaoke. I can sing with a band. I do my thing, you know. But you know, if they play the wrong version of a song, I get mad. Like because karaoke, they have weird ass versions of songs where they be all off tune so bad.
They do.
And you got to make sure that they pick the right version. But because that's the one you work with all the time, you know how to sing with that one. But with bands, because I sing with bands too. And I'll get up there, but when I'm doing shit with bands, I'm trying to make jokes. Like, I'm going to do this Friday at Chicoy. But Kay, you go to open mics, and you've been to open mics, but you stay true, not even open mics, what I'm trying to say, karaoke. You stay true to your karaoke roots, though. You go to all of them, and you pop up at all of them, and you come in, do a couple songs, knock out your songs, and then gone, because you trying to hit everyone in the city. You be from north side, south side. Do you go to west side?
Heck yeah.
You go to Ashtabula?
Man, you telling secrets.
I'm just saying you do though, because if I be there, I'd be like, and then I'll even go to, fuck you do it.
I beat you over there.
I'd be like, damn. And then you see me, what's up, D?
Right.
Give me the rough ass hug. She do though. Kay Davis is cool there, but you know she just strong. I can't. They ain't even see. She be like,
I mean, you know.
It's all
I
good.
can't help that.
Guns for fun.
That's why my husband is 4 times bigger than me.
Well, because he got to be.
I can't throw him around.
Yeah, I do it with something. Your push-up game is stupid. Your push-up game is stupid. Your push-up game. You be vocalizing at the same time. 1, 2, 3.
know what? Nothing like that.
Nah, but let's talk about the music, because you like I said, you was coming to the open mics and you've been doing karaoke for a long time, and then all of a sudden, like I said, you bumped into PJ. You started writing some music and then got some tracks, and then you put out this one song, which I'm sure is talking about your husband, because you brag about it a lot. Like he did, but the song is dope and the video is dope. Y'all went on a big ass vacation and filmed the video, and the video.
It was a surprise.
You didn't even know about it.
He didn't know.
Oh, he didn't know.
Right, I surprised
that was dope. That was dope. Surprise me. Take me on a vacation. Because you asked me the whole shit. No, I'm talking about, group vacation. Pay for my girl, too.
Oh, wow.
Yep, pay for everybody. But nah, I mean, so that's how you feel? That's how you feel,
I
okay?
can make my own sounds, dude.
That's how you feel. No, just tell me. I'll do it. I ain't afraid to get, because I got sounds for you, too. Nah, I ain't gonna do it. I was about to do it.
You know I was waiting.
I know. I don't want you to hit me with the big ass R. Is you still eating the muffin?
Yeah, you know what?
It's all right.
Don't worry about it.
It's all right. It's all right. She ain't gonna get away with it anyway. But so you started now. The single "He Is," you wrote that.
Of course.
But that's not your first forte, right?
It's not my first what?
Forte, your first venture into writing. Yes, I use. I'm a lyrical dictionary.
Oh, okay. FORTE, and that's a 5-letter word.
I don't know what you said because you spelled it too fast, and my brain don't work that fast. But no, you write. So talk about some of the other songs you write. What do you write about the most? So what is your favorite thing writing about?
Love.
Love.
Yeah.
Are you in love?
Of course.
Because you married?
No. That is a terrible way to describe things.
Really?
Really.
Was you in love before marriage?
I was in love with him, and that's why we got married.
Okay.
Yeah.
What else you in love with?
Ooh, the truth.
The truth?
Yeah.
That's what the women call me.
What women? Like, we gotta, at this point, they gotta call in.
They call in. My girlfriend would be mad because that's the only one I fuck with. Shout out to Tarsha. I love you, baby. But no, I mean, what else you love, though? It's more than just truth and love. You have love.
Oh, man. I mean, I love people. I mean, what you looking for, D? You digging.
I'm not digging because it should have been simple. You got 2 boys.
Oh, yeah.
That shouldn't have been me having to tell you. King Kong ain't got nothing on me. Are you serious, Kay? You know what you get.
I promise, man.
They gonna look at this on YouTube and be like, for real, Ma? Ma, for real? For real?
You think I'm man with your language?
You think I'm but you ain't gonna let them watch it. They gonna get grown one day and look back at everything that was Kay Davis. And they gonna say this like,
you know what? Let me put it this way. I'm so protective. Like, I think I just don't bring them into the public so much. Actually, I think only this year really people started understanding that was my husband in the video. People really didn't even know. Like, I'm so protective of what I love, that
you're a
I
private
really
person.
don't even be put. Yeah, I'm super.
You should be. But the thing is, though, it's important to keep your privacy because, especially, and we live in a city that's known for haters. We do. And Cleveland is stagnant because everybody is trying to do something, and they see somebody else doing something right close to them, and they make it difficult for them. So they see the people that's involved with you, they find a way to hate, or somebody's gonna hate. And I remember you told me that was your husband in your video when you first came out, because I've done things with you, as and we talk, and the thing we was talking about earlier.
You MC my.
Your first, yep, and we're gonna talk about that in a second too, because that was dope. But I MC 2 of them.
Yeah, you did.
I'm dope like that.
I called you back.
Yeah. And the one thing she did do that some other dudes don't do, she paid. Just let y'all know. But
Right.
And look,
people don't
before
appreciate
the show.
People don't even appreciate it.
But no, that's the real stuff though. But your family is you're a family oriented person.
Yeah.
You're a very family oriented person, and it's good that you want to include your husband in. Now, when I met you, I never knew you had more than one child.
Well, ooh.
But that's because you keep your personal stuff.
Yeah.
But you have two boys. Now, just like you said about your moms was a singer.
Yeah.
And you can sing.
Well, she wasn't a singer.
Well, not a singer, but she could sing. And that, usually, and I say this about a lot of families because there's a lot of families out here that singing is hereditary, which I wish it would have been in mine. But I only got one cousin that can sing in my family. But can your boys sing?
I'm sure they can.
You never heard them?
Yeah.
Do they sound good?
Yeah.
You wouldn't say, no, you can't touch the mic.
Oh, come on.
But sometimes it skips a generation.
No, I think they're fine.
You think they're fine?
I do.
Would you ever cultivate their talent?
I believe in maximizing everything about yourself. Like, that's what we're here for. That's one of the things. Like, you are here to use your energy, and that's cool. So yeah.
Okay.
But I wouldn't turn them into no singers and nothing. I don't believe in this system of the way it's set up.
Now, what's the problem with the way it's set up?
That's why I'm independent. That's why I do what I want when I want to, because that's why I'm not like thirsty for a deal or anything like that. Cause
do you feel like it's like slavery a little bit with the way that the record companies deal with artists?
You go to work and punch your clock is slavery. It's really.
I mean.
So I'm gonna put it.
I'm self-employed. I don't know.
I'm gonna tell you this. All right, so I used to work corporate America. I quit a job because it required more than just doing the job.
Absolutely.
And I found that out. So it's like a social thing, and I didn't want to fit into that. So I actually quit a well-paying job for that. So why would I not do the same thing for music? If it's not an atmosphere that I feel comfortable in, or that I want to be around, or that is pushing the wrong thing, then I wouldn't be a part of it, just like I would quit the other job.
Because, I feel the same way because I had great jobs, but the thing is, I hated having somebody else having my destiny and my life in their hands.
I don't think it's all like that. It's an agreement. For this period of time, I'm going to give you this much money for this. But when you make it, okay, you got to go out with the boss and y'all got to have a couple drinks.
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about.
It's spewing into all this other stuff.
If they don't like you, they can determine whether you should be here or not.
Or if they like you and they want you to be a part of more.
Right, and they want to bring you into something that you don't want to be a part of. All that is terrible.
Same with the music industry.
And you're right about that. That's true. That's like with the Vibe on Air itself. I dealt with other people, and they wanted to have too much control over my, intellectual property. And you had to move away. I had to move away.
Right.
And you should have control over your intellectual property or any property of yours if it's something that you are proud of and that you worked hard for. Right. It should never ever be a situation where somebody could say, "Oh, well, we can just find somebody else to replace you." How are you gonna replace me when it's me?
I love
the
that
idea is stupid
about being an artist. Like, nobody can take that away from you because everything is authentic to you. It's such a beautiful thing, being an artist and putting your creativity out there, and then having people who actually vibe with that, follow your journey. You know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. That's so dope because then you have a connection.
Now I got a question for you, Kay, because you're on the Vibe on Air.
Yeah.
And I cuss a lot. I say a lot of.
That's why I got.
And I'm trying to refrain right now.
That.
I've been trying to. I ain't said fuck, shit, or dick.
Oh, come on, man.
I'm just saying an example. But you don't cuss.
No.
And I never knew that about you.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think. No, you never cussed me out. You got loud.
I did.
But you ain't never cussed at me before. And I just realized, I was like, Kay don't cuss. Can we talk about that? Why? What is it? What is it that? Why cussing is bad to you?
Isn't it negative? Isn't it supposed to be?
It's language. It's language. People speak and express themselves how they feel.
Well, you have a certain thing as verbal abuse. You have, so Language can be used in a negative way, and that's what cursing is.
So can a bat, but it's made for baseball.
You know what?
I'm just playing devil's advocate right now.
Moving right along.
But no, I'm just asking. But what is it about? You know, because people can curse and make it into something. Comedians make cursing fun. Rappers make cursing fun. But for you, it means something different, right?
It's just bad. So why would I get used to it in any form?
Okay. I like that. I was trying to get deeper into your moral standard, because, Now, you wear sunglasses a lot.
I do.
How many pairs you got?
This is my favorite one. You're probably going to see most of my pictures, me in this one.
I've seen them a lot, too.
Oof, it's my favorite one.
You always wear
I
sunglasses.
promise you, I went.
Do you drive with them?
I cannot see, so I'm not supposed to.
You can't see? In them? How many fingers I got up?
I can't see, period. Far away.
Oh, you wear glasses.
I'm supposed to. I broke them.
You know what? I'm farsighted too because I can't see stuff up close in low light, and I keep my glasses in the car in the case that they came in because I ain't took them out since I bought them. I hate glasses because they weird. They bifocal, so you gotta look down and up, and they be confusing.
I just broke them. My glasses cost $428. I will never forget ever. And I broke them, and I never bought another pair.
$428.
Anyway, okay, so.
You want to move off from the broken glasses? No, but look, this is what the vibe on air is about, man. It ain't nothing bad. We just vibing.
Yeah.
This is K. Davis' first experience dealing with.
Oh wow.
The vibe on air.
Yeah.
We've had we've had over 1 billion shows. Okay, 200. Literally 200 shows. But this is the first time K. Davis came on. And K, like I said, me and K have a different relationship than other people because I'm like the other end of the spectrum from K. I'm the loud, get drunk, wild dude. She's the shy, sing, and then disappear after she do what she do and then go home and be family women
Did he
type.
say I was shy? Y'all know I'm not shy. Oh,
You're
Lord.
shy to a point. You're like me in this respect. When it's time for you to be out, you're an extrovert. When you need to be an extrovert, but you'd rather be at home with your family.
I mean, I love my family.
Of course. But you're not
Actually, I'd rather be on a trip, like with the family. I'd rather be in the air.
You
Like,
do that a
anybody
lot,
who
though.
know me know
You
I
do
love to
that a
travel.
lot. I just saw your Instagrams and stuff. You kick it. But I mean, I respect that about you, too. You go out and handle your business, and it's not like you're going out to be out. You go out to handle business.
Yes, always.
Yeah.
Always. Yeah. It's never just play. It's
Right.
always.
You go out and handle business. Every time I see you out, it's usually to promote something. And you, like I said, you stick and move. You are Muhammad Ali of promotion. You stick and move. You float like a butterfly and sting like a bee. I'm about to go to another bar and talk about KD.
That's fine.
You should steal that from me. Nah, you ain't like
You
that?
can have that one.
Well, I don't want it. No, but you got the one album, Lavish.
Mm-hmm.
Are you working on any new music?
Of course.
What's the new music gonna be called?
Mm-hmm.
You ain't gonna tell me. Oh, you was taking a sip.
For the record.
That's what's called? For the record. Okay. I like that. I got music that I want to play of yours now because I've played songs of yours on the air before, and people always ask me, "Who is this girl?" You know.
You lying?
You think I'm joking?
Lying through
I ain't never played none of your music.
Y'all, he lying.
Ask Tina.
Okay.
Now, I just dropped the name that you respect.
Oh, okay.
Ask Tina, because Tina know. Matter of fact, shout out to Tina Wynn, because she plays your music.
She does. Thank you.
And she drops my Mr. D's bell bond thing all the time, too. That trips me out when I walk in there. She's like, Mr. D's, you need to be free. I be like, yeah, Tina.
Right. She be pumping
I got to give her a
me
vibe on air
so
commercial. But she plays you. She plays a lot of people that, if they deal with Tina, Tina is, and I'm trying to get Tina a show, but Tina is probably one of the most people, she don't want any press like that. And you've dealt with Tina a long time. What do you think about Tina Wynn as far as karaoke?
She is an amazing singer, number one.
Definitely.
Oh my God.
Wow, she taught me so much.
Her range is crazy.
It's almost sickening.
And just a real overall like cool person. I appreciate and respect people who can get along with everybody. And I think I hear some people saying, you know, a friend of my enemy is not my friend. I don't agree with that. I appreciate people like Jesus who can get along with everybody, who can go on the side of right and treat people respectfully. So I really noticed that about her, and I really respect that.
And Tina don't want to have no problem with nobody. Tina wants to be that one person that everybody likes, and she goes and she will support everybody. And you don't see Tina everywhere. People don't. If you know what I'm saying? Tina only is like the size of a Smurf with the biggest heart.
Oh my God!
And shout out to Tony. Tina is Smurf. Tony is the big green giant from the vegetable stuff.
Tony cool.
Tony cool as hell. I remember when Tony was bigger though. Tony was bigger.
How can you say that?
Tony.
Like somebody shrinks. People don't shrink.
Tony lost weight, and Tony was a big. I'm not talking about he was fat, but Tony was real big. I used to be scared of Tony. And then I found out he quiet as hell.
You should still be scared of Tony.
Nah, that's my dude. That's my brother. Tony is my brother. I love Tony, man. Tony and Tina, they the greatest. I'm gonna get them on the show one time. Loki the poet and Tony and Tina. But we about to play some of your music because it needs to be played. You got some dope music, man. And we gonna talk about the tracks and everything after that. This is K Davis. We'll be right back with some more of this vibe on air type stuff right here. Mr. D's The Open Mic. Yeah, call in too. 216-526-1555. You want to talk to K Davis or talk about Clucks who trying to overcharge you for the stuff they steal, or if you want to talk about sunglasses, feel free.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Sierra Khalid with the Vibe on Air Live. Make sure y'all come in. It was a great show. I enjoyed myself, and I can't wait to see you guys. Much love.
Now I can see that I should be living. There is no reason I should be grieving. Till the end, my best friend. Anything, you know I'm proud. I've been a lot of places, and I'm going to keep it real no matter what they say. There used to be a time when I had you, baby. Anything you like, you know I got it, baby. Now you're moving funny and you're acting shady. Are you really for me now? I doubt it, baby. Thought you were cool, but I was mistaken. Do what you do. I can spot the real, but you fake it. I can feel the pause and replace. I can see you taking my space. I can fend off all of your hate. I can tell real from the fake. I thought you were cool, but I was mistaken. Do what you do. I can spot the real, but you fake it. I can feel the pause and replace. I can see you taking my space. I can fend off all of your hate. I can tell real from the face. That one day I saw the real you. The names you called me. Is that how you feel about me? I've been a lot of places, and I'm gonna keep it real no matter what they say. There used to be a time when I had you, baby. Anything you liked, you know I got it, baby. Now you're moving funny and you're acting shady. Are you really for me now? I doubt it, baby. Thought you were cool, but I was mistaken. Do what you do. I can spot the real, but you fake it. I can feel the pause and replace. I can see you taking my space. I can fend off all of your hate. I can tell real from the face.
You stopped believing in us, and now it's over. I'm the only one keeping it hot. I see that you icing over. Don't need to tell me you lie. You steadily growing colder. I feel I was God. I hope you listen as soon as you try.
I thought you were cool, but I was mistaken. Do what you do. I can spot the real, but you faking. I can feel the pause and replace. I can see you taking my space. I can fend off all of your hate. I can tell real from the face. Now I can see that I should be living. There is no reason I should be grieving.
feeling strong.
Y'all ready for your feature performer one more time? Let me hear you say yeah. Give me all your energy. Start clapping your hands now. Give it up to Kay Davis.
Some people can be draining, but you I never see complaining. You open my heart. We should never be apart. Now every beat is key.
We loved it. Oh, she did such a wonderful. We remember when she was a baby, and now she's grown up and she's performing for millions of people. She's done a wonderful job. We're so proud of her.
Yeah, especially Kate. They tore the stage up. Her live performance was the best.
She was hot. I mean, her song that she wrote, I like it.
Great show. Love the show. Happy to be here. Next time I want more.
Loved it. She did beautiful.
Had a great time. I enjoyed myself tonight, and I'm glad that I came.
That I'll never leave you. Passes will be passes, they say passing by. But you make me so happy as they happy life. You've been around, baby. Let me count the things that you do. Will never mind. I just wanna rap for you to tell. Want you to know. Used to get crazy, but you changed every move. All good vibes lately. You're the one, you're the one. Used to get crazy, but you changed every move. All good vibes lately. You're the one, you're the one. I ain't got no worries, I stay out of my head. I feel like a princess waking up in my bed. Everything in darkness will be led into the light. This is how I know I'm supposed to be with you for life. I ain't got no worries, I stay out of my head. I feel like a princess waking up in my bed. Everything in darkness will be led into the light. This is how I know I'm supposed to be with you for life. Days go by so randomly, so I stay free. You put me in another zone, carry on. Nights like this, I live to see. Slow wine, yeah, yeah. I came over from the other side. Took big shots. Now love tops those old thoughts. No more. No more. I ain't got no worries, I stay out of my head. I feel like a princess waking up in my bed. Everything in darkness will be led into the light. This is how I know I'm supposed to be with you for life. I ain't got no worries, I stay out of my head. I feel like a princess waking up in my bed. Everything in darkness will be led into the light. This is how I know I'm supposed to be with you for life. Used to get crazy, but you changed every move. All good vibes lately. You're the one, you're the one. Used to get crazy, but you changed every move. All good vibes lately. You're the one, you're the one.
Guess what? It came today. I got it. It's finally here. I'm so excited, man.
He says that he loves me. He says I'm true. He knows how to act. He knows what to do. He feels good about me. He says to follow my dreams. He says I have plans. Says I can say. He pushed me to greatness. He is the cause. Never bad day. It was never my fault. He says that he loves me, and I love him the same. He gon' ride with his baby girl straight to the end of the game. been loved like this? Like this? Oh. Why I do it like I do, yeah. Oh, and I must say that I love you. Yeah, yeah. He's the other half of my world. Been with me from day one, and I know that it's true. You can handle it, baby. They got nothing on you. Just answer this question. Why would you make me a claim when you know in the end they may not remember your name? But I do, and I can't help but ask. You've been good to me, baby. At the least I could grasp the love that you're giving me. Just know that I do. If you've ever wondered, you got the best of me too. Have you ever had love like me? I'm glad that I met him. Have you ever been loved like this? Like this? Why I do it like I do, yeah. Oh, and I must say that I love you. Yeah, yeah. He's the other half of my world. He says that he loves me. He says that I'm true. He knows how to act. He knows what to do. He feels good about me. He says to follow my dreams. He says I have plans. He says I can say. He pushed me to greatness. He is a cause. Never bad thing. It was never my fault. He says that he loves me, and I love him the same. He gon' ride with his baby girl straight to the end of the game. He says that he loves me, and I love him the same. He gon' ride with his baby girl straight to the end of the game. He says that he loves me. He says that I'm true. He knows how to act. He knows what to do. He feels good about me. He says to follow my dreams. He says I have plans. He says I can say. He's the other half of my world. Just relax. Mood is high. No one else like this. Nothing else like you and my life. It's a highlight. Just so finally together on the same day. Oh my, I'm digging you. I hope you feel the same way. No one else like this.
You know, you've been drinking a lot when you forget to turn your mics on. It's the vibe on there, Mr. D's, the open mic, kiggity, 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 kang. Sing it with me. The vibe on there, the vibe on air, the vibe on air, the vibe on air. Sing the vibe on air. I guess not. The vibe on air. It's the vibe on air. With the dreadlock hair. Wow. You gotta sing with me, man. You know you gotta sing eventually. That's how you know. We gonna get you though. You gonna sing to this beat. We kicking it with K Davis.
Let's go.
K Davis. Spell Davis. We just heard music from a lot of great artists. I got people want me to sing song lists now.
That's true.
It's cool though. I'll sing a song list. Send me $35 to it. I'm just kicking it. We kicking it with K Davis.
You sound like a situation from earlier.
Oh, right. Charge you for your own shit. This ain't even my music. I can't even make profit on it. Copyright infringement still stands. But yo, we over here kicking with K Davis, man, and you know, we just chopping it up. We just played music from K Davis, man. And I was talking to K Davis during a break, and the thing about her, she has a lot of versatility in her voice. She can sound different on every sound, and you know, you almost be like, "Is that K? K, is that you? Was that you singing it? You be hiring other dudes. You be hiring other chicks to sing for you, don't you?"
Nah.
You say nah. I don't believe. No, just play. No, but she has strong vocal abilities when it comes to singing. So that's a plus. And one thing about her that her voice has always been strong. You know, good or bad, whatever you may think about Kate, you cannot deny the voice.
Thanks for that line. I appreciate you putting it like that.
I mean, for real. That's what they say about R. Kelly. I mean, because R. Kelly. No, I'm not saying you pissing on people, but
you pissing on me right now, though.
But no, I'm just saying you are talented. You have a talent that nobody can surpass. Nothing, you could probably go out right now and take a bag of Fritos or Cheetos and smash them down somebody's throat and kick them in the stomach till their stomach bleed, and then sing over them. They'll be like,
oh, heck.
They'll be like, oh, that was dope though. He deserved it.
Terrible, man.
I got shout out to people. Shout out to Cruz on Facebook watching the show.
Cruz, what it do?
Dominique Coles, I see you.
Hey.
Patrick Bell, EQ. DJ EQ from Randy, with Randy V and EQ, Randy the Jammer V.
He got some of the best sounds in the land, man.
But
that man karaoke be fire.
EQ used to be a stripper, by the way. Just so I just wanted to say while you was watching, I know you was a stripper, dog.
Deez is such a hater.
You used to strip my little cousin, man. F y'all. I ain't no hater. I'm just funny. But let's talk about some other things real quick. You and me and Kate Davis.
There is no me and Dee.
I didn't say it was anything between us.
That don't even count. You was too late, man.
Well, here.
Keep your finger on the trigger.
Let me tell you something.
Please.
Be careful. A fake audience will turn on you real quick. They love me. Whatever, Kay. You know what? Shut up, Kay. Shut up, Kay.
You wish.
I wish.
The woman always gonna get the last line.
That's if you with him. You with another dude. You got a husband. You can't win here.
That just means I have practice with getting the last word.
But you won't get the last line here. You know, you already know who you dealing with.
Man,
and I'm gonna steal one of your popsicles. I'm gonna steal one of your lollipops. But no, look.
All right.
So. I lost track.
You see what I'm saying?
You talking stuff, man. You know, you just throw me off guard because I'm trying to be a good guy today. But no, Kay, I mean, have you ever thought about giving voice lessons to people who, because you obviously have a very honed and very skilled voice. And you can obviously determine, of course, notes better than most. So what if somebody came to you like, hey, Kay, I want to learn how to sing too, man. I got a knack for it, but I just can't get this. Would you teach somebody?
That's happened before. People have asked me, and the real live answer to that, don't be mad, is that I will, but I gotta get paid.
Of course.
It is what it is, because like, I already don't have enough time to do everything that I need to do in a day. So realistically speaking, it has to work somewhat to my benefit.
Yeah, you gotta get paid what you weigh.
Yeah. But people be real live mad about that.
Because what? You ask for money?
They can't imagine, because I'm cool. I'm so nice. I'm cool with so many people that they feel like that coolness is really like, oh, you my homie. Like, I know you about to do this.
I'm gonna tell you now.
But
That's some bull.
well, it just has to stop at one point. At some point.
I've been in business for 17 years, and everybody think just because they know me, oh, you can get me out, dog. You can do this. No.
Did I ever ask you to MC for free?
No, exactly.
Never.
But it's people out here that believe, and that's the problem with people, especially our people. They want to believe that if I know you, it should be gratis.
But you know what? I will say this. I've given like huge discounts. Huge. So it's like, I appreciate when somebody shows appreciation by giving you something, you know, that's respectable. Because I've been in situations myself where I needed somebody's skill for like a respectable price, but I couldn't do as much as they were worth, which I'll admit it. And I was like, hey, if you can't, I understand, but this is what I have. So,
And the
you know what I'm
discount,
saying? I appreciate a conversation.
and the
about it.
discount is something different than somebody saying, because this is what I hate. If you have a product and you're selling it, and people come to you like, oh, but it's me, dog. If you know somebody's struggling, trying to make their thing grow,
It ain't even about a struggle.
it's not struggling, but it's still a struggle, because the thing is that you're on a path to try to grow a product and try to grow a brand. If it's your friend should be willing to see your vision and be willing to help you. I've done that with people. I don't come to people and say, hey, so let me get, I mean, what's up? I know, you know, bar owners and all that. I go to bars and I still pay. I don't ask nobody for nothing because I'm not going to give out nothing. My mother even knows if she needs me for something in the professional realm, she'll come to me and be like, what does it cost? And that's my mama.
Well, she's just showing you respect, and that is wonderful. That's love right there. But
Right.
at the end of the day, leave it to that person to say, I got you. You know what I mean? And if they don't, then either you respect them enough to know that they couldn't do that at that particular time for you. You know what I'm saying? On a free basis. But you don't have to know their business to know why they said what they said. Is either you get with it or you don't, you know,
Right.
and respect that.
And now, I mean, you have, how many songs do you have out right now that you are? 6. What's the name of all your songs? Because we need the people to know.
He is Just Relax, Supermodel, Fakes, The Taking.
Now, we know what he is about. We saw the video.
Yeah.
Took your husband out on a trip and let him know that he is that dude.
Yeah.
He that dude.
He knew though. He knew that. But you know, it's nice to keep showing the person over and over.
But then you got fakes. Fakes had to happen. Fakes had to be some real shit in your life.
I knew you was gonna do
Fakes
that.
had to be about some real shit in your life. And I'm not even gonna mention nothing because I can think. But I want to hear your summary of fakes.
Fakes will continue to happen over and over in your life. Period. That song is gonna play out in your life, my life, and whoever listening. Fakes is gonna play out in your life. If you listen to the verse or the pre-verse, it say, "I used to have your back, pretty much. Anything that you needed, I had it. You know, I was there. I would give it up for you. And then, you know."
Fake
Here come the switch up. Here come the switch up, and I just can't do that no more.
Can't do it.
that no more. So that's fakes. I'm gonna continue to go through that. Period. As long as you living on the imperfect side of what's going on here.
And then you had Princess. I wonder who that was about.
Everything is about my husband.
Princess was about your husband?
Heck yeah. He makes me feel like a princess. This is my life, really. Like, man, the people who love me in my life, I wake up and I feel like a princess because.
But which one is better? Do you want to feel like a princess or a queen?
No, princess.
What's the difference?
Because she's delicately taken care of. The queen has to do so much.
The queen got to rule. The princess just got to sit back and just be catered to. Okay, I get it. I got smarter today.
People be thinking I'm so overbearing or aggressive because I'm a little tomboyish, but no, I mean I'm really a princess for real. Like I submit to my husband and I try to listen to reasonableness.
And you are tomboyish, cause I see you out. Because when you be at karaoke and if it's the right song, you'll be getting. You know that dance you do. You be moving the arms.
I can dance a little bit, but like.
You be.
I feel like I could be so much better if I only took lessons.
You be out there, you like an energy ball a little bit though. You be, like I said, you shy. You extrovert when you need to be. I know you still got your head inside. But what I want to know is this. What should people expect in 2020 for K Davis?
I am like a fireball. Oh man, there's so much I got going on.
Did somebody say fireball? No, I'm just thinking about drinks.
You pour is another one.
You had to tell them.
I'm enjoying life right now. 2019 was the introduction of me balancing my life like it's supposed to be. I felt like before then it was not balanced very well. So 2019 was me just taking a step back, looking at everything from an aerial view, and knowing what to put my energy into.
What was some of the hardships you had in trying to fulfill your musical career? What was some of the biggest hardships, like the top 5 biggest hardships you had?
Ooh, okay. Let me make this real quick. When you said musical career.
Yeah, like in your pursuit of trying to, once you figure out that I want to make an album and start doing this and perform, what was the 5 top obstacles you had?
Let me change your question and answer one that I feel like is more important.
Okay.
When I first started music, I had this idea that I could be independent and I could just make the money that I wanted to make, replace my 9 to 5. That was a dumb idea.
Oh man.
That was super dumb. Yeah, and so I feel like it's important for me to say this because a lot of people may be pursuing that and they think that one thing, and I'm here to tell you it's not that. I found out real quick that that's not for me, and I would not be able to do that. So anybody who knows that I started a fashion brand. That is something I can make money from. Now, I ain't saying you can't make money from music, but the way I was thinking was, hey, I make like, my goal was like 50 grand a year or something. Not that much, just doing shows and, private work and making some music. But to make that, you have to use so much of your life, years, and even, it's so much that goes into that. You're going to spend way more than that trying to make that. So I started doing music as a hobby, something that just fulfilled my pleasure, makes me happy, something on the side as I get time. So that's what it has become for me. And I enjoy it more. I get to enjoy people, and I'm not disappointed anymore about certain things, okay? Because it's just for fun. I do brand building now for a job. I actually sell and create fashion items for money, and that's how I make money. So things have changed. When I first started, I thought my money making was going to be from music. And I realized that it was going to take more time, energy, and resources than I was willing to put into it. Yeah.
So you realized that you got to multitask a little bit and to be able to...
Multitasking wasn't my problem. When I first met PJ, a month later, I was in New York performing in a world famous place in New York. I can't remember the name of that place.
It wasn't the Apollo, was it?
No. 1 month. I'm telling you, 30 days from me being at writing that song, my first song. I was in New York. So that I move like this, anything that I want to do, I get it done. So it wasn't about that. It was about just like a kid when you take a shiny quarter and then you take $100 bill and you ask them which one they want. That quarter might be so shiny that they take that quarter instead of the $100 bill. I felt like
they don't know the value.
What I thought was valuable wasn't that valuable. So I thought it was a $100 bill that I was working towards to be able to feed my family. Just, regular money. A year could replace my 9 to 5. But what I found out was that it was a quarter, and I was going to have to put countless $100 bills into it to even get 5 cents. So I was like, that's not going to happen. I'm not going to be that dumb. So I did it for fun and for fulfillment. And that's been so much better. And I'm actually building a business that makes money and attains the goal that I set out for anyway. So when I started music, it wasn't about music
because I like that anyway. It was about building a way to be able to provide or help support and provide for my family.
Now, one question, simple question.
I know, man. I took that all the way.
No, it was dope. That was dope. You're supposed to. Which one is more important to you? Your music or your family?
Come on, man. You know. Wow.
I gotta ask.
You already know these.
Gotta ask.
People are always more valuable than anything else. Life is more valuable.
So you would give up that music game to make sure your
Didn't
family.
I told you.
But is there any way that you can incorporate family into music?
I have. I write about my experiences, so definitely. Like I said, I do it because I want to. I don't do it even for money. I do it. I do charge money because my time.
Right. Yeah.
So it's an underlying, answer to all this. It's deeper than what it looks.
But your husband is one of your biggest supporters. I noticed that.
Oh man.
And he's gonna make sure that he's trying to help you fulfill that dream. So.
No, it's not a dream. I hate when people.
It's not a dream?
No, it's not. It's
What is
really,
it then? What is it then?
It's man, love is life. You know what I mean? And for me, I'm different. If it doesn't feel good to me, I don't want to do it.
So this is a love. Music is a love.
Man, yeah.
So you have two loves.
Of course.
Family and music.
And God.
And God. Well, you got three then.
First, yeah.
And muffins.
I mean, that ain't all that good. It wasn't all that.
It wasn't that good shade. It's too yellow to the green screen. But I noticed this, that you have a drive that, and you do have a drive, and that's one thing. Like I said, I've seen you from the start of it and everything, and you've involved me in it, which I appreciate. You didn't have to. I didn't think you even appreciated me that much that you would hit me up like, you gonna host this for me? And like, yeah, I'll do it. And I was like,
talent though.
Huh?
I'm a real talent scout. Like PJ is too. But I'm a real. If I told PJ, hey, somebody dope, he would be like, he would believe me before he even heard him. Because I'm a real talent scout. I know when people are good at things. And I knew that you were good. You used to curse a lot. I mean, you probably
I still do.
But,
for
my sake, you didn't.
I try not to. I know you have your people that don't curse. Like, I'm trying not to curse now. Because normally it'd be a whole bunch of F-bombs, B-bombs, D-bombs, C-bombs, we-bombs, he-bombs, she-bombs.
Boy, it's 9:28. What time?
Wait, no. Because you know what? The show runs over sometimes. And you can wait for a second. Because you know what, Kay? Since you want to rush.
Oh, see?
It's time.
Don't get an attitude.
No, it's time to play America's favorite game show. What does it mean? What does it mean? This is a game show where you have to define slang words into regular ass. You ask for it, you get it, Kay. And the rules of this game are very simple.
Okay.
You have to define slang into regular English as if you were talking to a unaware white person.
Okay.
You cannot use slang to define slang.
Okay.
You cannot use the word to define itself.
I'm ready.
If you get the answer correct, there are 3 levels of correctness. If you get it sort of correct,
I'm perfect, dudes.
You get this. If you get it a little correct.
It's hot.
If you get it all the way correct.
Excellent.
But if you get it wrong. If you get it really wrong. And if you just don't know what the hell you're talking about. K. Diggity Diggity Davis.
I'm going to be terrible.
Are you ready
Yeah.
to play?
Come
What
on, Denise.
does it mean? You can't change my game or my show, Cadence. You came here. I didn't come to you. Are you ready? Your first word, and I'm going to chew your name up a whole lot too. And it's easy because it's just K. Davis. So I'm going to call you Calibra Davis or Shabribra Davis. No,
Give me a better one.
K. Diggity Diggity Davis. Your first word is. Oh, by the way, you're timed. Your word, K. Delphina Davis, is T.
T?
T.
That's not a slang word.
Oh, yes, it is. And of course, do you want to answer or?
Okay.
You cannot cheat with your phone.
T is a home remedy for a natural healer.
That is incorrect.
Are y'all on my side or what? I mean, tell him where to go about that.
T is gossip.
Oh!
Yeah, I knew you would get it when you heard it. Spilling the tea.
How you gonna give me a letter and expect me to know what a letter?
I didn't give you a letter. I gave you a word. T.
T is a letter.
T-E-A.
Okay.
T.
I'm gonna give you that one.
If I tell you want some tea, you gonna say it's a letter?
I'm gonna give you that one.
Rashiata Weaver on here trying to comment. Oh, man. T.
Y'all gotta help me out.
Your next word, Karen Davis.
What is it?
Karen Davis.
Lord, that is not
Your
my name.
word is basic. Basic.
Regular.
Excellent.
That is correct, Kay Davis. That is correct.
Yeah.
She is regular. She is a regular bitch, as they say. You a basic bitch.
Come on, man.
Rappers. Your next word, Davis K. I couldn't think of that. Is Gucci. Gucci.
It's all good. It's all good.
You know, that would be correct if that wasn't slang. You cannot use slang to define slang.
I said it's all good.
It's all good as slang.
It's not. It's three regular
That's
words.
slang. It's all good. The preferred answer would have been
Everything is fine.
That would have been better. Thank you. But nope.
so good.
You can't use slang to
Okay,
define
you
slang.
stole another one.
I did
Okay.
not steal
One
anything.
more, D.
You lost. We got plenty more. You're not running. Your next word, next to J.K. Davis. I don't know if that was correct either. Your word is savage. Savage.
Backstabbing or just horrible.
Savage is someone who's willing to do whatever to win. They are above the regulars.
It doesn't have to be winning though.
Yes, it is. If you're a savage,
Savage
when
is
someone
just a
calls themselves a
horrible
savage, I'm a
individual.
savage at this
it
game.
doesn't have to be winning.
It's
It could-
not losing in
A
savage.
savage could just be a horrible person. I don't take
It's-
that from me.
I-
I'm taking that back. So it's 2-up.
It's-
The tiebreaker.
it's not.
2-up. I know my people.
You
gonna
can't
be
score
behind me.
yourself.
Hey.
Your people don't count.
Oh, really?
I'm the only counting
We
factor.
will boycott this joker.
They would have to.
Suck.
K. Devas.
Define suck. How
K.
about
Davies. Suck is what you're doing now. No.
Okay.
K. Davies.
Sucking my teeth.
K. Davies. Your word.
Help
is
me out. Go ahead.
Bromance. Bromance.
A close friendship.
Is that your final answer?
A close friendship.
I will give you that. It is a close friendship. It is where you are best friends above everything. A lot of people confuse a bromance with two dudes being gay. That is not true. They are just very close friends that they are like brothers. Douchebags. Lowercase k, DVAIS. Your word is jonesing. Jonesing.
High profile life. Oh, that's not my final
What is your final answer?
Fiending for?
That would have been correct if that wasn't slang.
No.
Fiending is slang.
No.
Fiending is slang.
It's in the dictionary. What do you mean?
Fiending is slang.
No, it isn't.
That's fiending.
You are so undereducated that you are.
Damn, you gonna insult the whole
You are misappropriating my answers.
Okay, well, guess what? It's to have a craving for something. Jonesing is to have a craving for something. I'm craving for a cigarette.
I'm gonna stick to the simple words for you. It's all good.
It's okay. You're not getting the simple words.
It's all good.
K, I need a dictionary, Davis. Your word is hangry. Hangry.
That means you're hungry and angry.
That's hot.
That is correct, Kay Davis.
Thank you.
I didn't think you would get it.
Well, you're not thinking, so.
Neither are you.
Well, I got that.
You said fiending. Next word, K. Ron Davis. Your word is Skrilla. Skrilla.
Money.
Of course, you're a woman. You should know that.
Excellent.
All women know money.
All right, give me something hard. Or
Nope. This is the part of the show where these are your last words. I'm gonna give you 4 words. And you gotta get them all right. If you do, you just win the game, because if you don't, we're gonna bury y'all back with the rest of the scum. And I'm gonna talk in this voice the whole time. K Davis.
Let's go.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
For your last words. And you can't rush me.
Oh my God.
Your first word, calligraphy, Davis, is dead ass.
Oh, so you can't give me no curse word. I refuse.
Dead
And
ass.
Moving right along.
You can't take a curse word.
I'm gonna refuse.
Ass, really? All right, I'll give you a different word. Your word is face card. Face card.
Help me out, y'all. I want to phone a friend. Serious.
I don't think that was part of the show. This
Serious.
ain't how do you want to be a millionaire. What's your answer?
Serious.
No.
Ah.
Which one? I'm gonna give her.
What was it?
A face card is where people know your face. You just walk into the spot.
Oh, Lord.
That's your face card. They know you. They don't need an ID. You know what it is because you got a face card. Jerk. K. Davis. Your word is wave. Wave.
Appeal.
You didn't even want to. You just said something. You just said something. You just.
My word was correct.
Nope. It's the movement. It's the new movement. It's the new thing
Man,
going on.
That's slang with
Drip
slang.
too hard. I'ma stand too close. Trying to get them girls off this wave.
That's slang, explaining slang, and I said
Nope.
it
It's the new
correctly.
movement. Wave is the new
No,
movement.
when they say ride my
It's
wave,
not-
that means you created something appealing that people want to imitate or they like or they gravitate to. You should.
Now that you explain it like that, that sound right, but that's not what you said.
I said appeal.
You just said appeal. It could have been appeal of Apple. It could have. Look, I'm gonna split the difference. I'm gonna split the difference, K. K, I'm splitting the difference.
Woohoo!
You get the homer.
I should have got the home run.
Nah, you didn't. Your next word.
This is it for real.
I got 2 more. This is the one more after this. You can't rush me. Your word is beat. Beat.
Amazingly put together.
I'm gonna give you a little line just because you still new. What's amazingly put together?
Do you want me to explain it in words or like slang?
No, in words. What's amazingly put together?
When you look appealing or well. Stunning. When you look stunning. Like when they say your face is beat, it's like amazing.
But what is this? They saying you got it wrong, so I'm gonna define it now. It's when your makeup is amazingly put together. Your face is beat because your makeup is put
You
together.
can tell a person, oh, you beat.
It's only when the
the
makeup.
beat don't all-
It's your face is
Okay.
beat by the gods
I'm not gonna argue
because
with
your
you. I'm
makeup
not gonna
is
argue.
beat.
I'm not gonna argue.
Your makeup
I'm not
is
gonna
beat.
argue with you.
They
Everybody
beat your
watch
face
this
with the
show.
makeup. Your final word. K.
I won this game.
You did not. You did not.
Oh, Lord.
Your word, K. Davis. The final word is, and it's a Cleveland slang word. Somebody's calling on the phone. We're going to take this call.
Because they know how wrong you are.
You tuned into the Vibe on Air. Who this is?
This is Sway.
Sway, what it do?
What's going on?
Hey, I had to call in because you are killing this lady with these words that mean 4, 5 things.
It don't matter what everybody else think they mean. It's the definitions that they are on Google.
Thank you.
Google.
When beat first came out, that meant instrumentals.
Hello.
Everything. Yeah, it's called a beat, but it's
Yeah,
but what is it called
became
now?
that?
We talking about slang now.
Beat also can mean is more towards.
Hey,
ugly
but guess
for me.
what? Who game is it?
That thing is.
Who game is it?
You better be nice.
Who game
Thank
is
you,
it?
Sway. I told you to
Hey,
be
Sway, I appreciate you calling,
They would
but
know.
it don't matter because I would still make her lose.
I hear you. It's your show, brother.
No, I thank you for calling in, Sway. Tell them how to find you.
Hey, I'm at host Sway as _Suave_Claudio.
They ain't gonna know how to
First
spell that. He foreign.
Yeah, first name is JOSUE_Suave, like this fucking shampoo _Claudio, CL Audio.
Hey, there's some people that got some suave at the house. And they think it's called suave, but it's called suave.
Yeah, but you got to pronounce the E with the
Right.
Spanish.
As long as they spell it the way the shampoo is, they good.
Thank
But
you,
thank you
Sway.
for calling in, bro, but she's still losing.
No, I'm
But she got to get this word right now. She get this word right now, she can win.
Well, hold on. Let me stay on. Give her the word.
Nope, you can't help her. I'm hanging up on you right now.
You better not.
Thanks, Sway. Love you. The word is, and it's a Cleveland slang.
I'm glad he had my back. Thank you.
He
Sway.
did have your back. You still was wrong. The word is, K. Davis, pearl.
You did that on purpose, didn't you?
Pearl.
I'm not doing that.
You know the word. See, obviously you don't know what I'm talking about. Answer.
I don't know.
You don't know? So you just. Pearl means I'm about to leave.
Oh,
Yeah, man, I'm about to pearl.
Come on.
I'm about to pearl, dog. I'll catch you in a minute, man.
Oh man, what
You're-
era? What era?
It don't matter what era. That's a Cleveland slang word. Pearl.
You just said recent, didn't you?
No, I did not.
Man, you
Never ever
changed
did.
the rules of the
Never
game.
did. Never did. Never did.
Thank
Never
you
said
for
recent.
tuning in. Your girl
Never
K.
said-
Davis just
Hold on.
killed this.
Nope. You're not done. You're going to sit here because we got to do some inspirational stuff for the people. But I'd like to thank K. Davis for playing America's favorite game show. What does it mean? What does it mean? None of our contestants receive anything because we don't give them shit anyway. They just come here for the fun of it. Why give them anything?
You a cheater.
Yeah, it's fun. You are like probably like the 56th contestant of what does it mean?
That called you a cheater.
They never call me a cheater. They just don't win. But this is the part of the show where this is where we talk to the audience. I want you to look into that camera right there with the blue. I want you to look deep into the audience's eyes and think like, I want you to mesmerize them. And I want you to tell them what you would like to leave K. Davis on their hearts and minds.
I don't know if I could even be serious with you.
No, be serious. I want you to tell some real stuff to the people. What you would like to leave on their hearts and
All right,
minds.
look.
That would
A
help
lot
them.
of people today go through so much. I scroll down my timeline, I see countless deaths, people struggling over losing a loved one. And so that kills me. You know, every time I say I want to speak out to everybody. So if you're watching and you've been through something like that, my best advice, and even just a hard time financially, whatever it is, go to jw.org. It helps me all the time. Type into the search bar whatever you're dealing with, and it's audio articles that come up. You can just press play. I do it at night, you know, sometimes before I go to sleep. But it's jw.org.
That's what's up, man. Shout out to Kay Davis, baby.
Oh, that's an extended clap.
Yeah, the fake artists liked you a little bit. Now, tell everybody how they can find your info, your music, if they want to book you, anything like that.
All right. I guess I'm gonna ask you to go to my Facebook and like my page. It's not the same as following. People be following the page and don't like it. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, that's crazy. I don't get it either. I got like
Which is
more
like
followers
maybe
than
I gotta
likes.
earn the like. I don't know.
I got followers and not the same likes. It's stupid.
Yeah, it's I've had people
Click the thumbs
like
up.
it and then unlike it just so they can just follow instead of like it. So I don't know, but I'm gonna ask you if you're looking and if you know somebody else that will. My Facebook is KDAVISMUSIC. That's the letter K, Davis Music. And if you could go there and press the thumbs up, the like button, I would greatly appreciate that. And I usually post what I do there. And if you really want to be invited to all my shows, then you can go to kdavislive.com and put your email in the bottom and subscribe. That's KDAVISLIVE.com.
That's what's up. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for the one and only Kate Davis. It's a pleasure having you on the show, man. You know, this is a long time coming, though. We've talked about this for a while. Don't go nowhere. We're going to end the show. You're rushing to go. I know you got to tell your family and everything. But ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for watching and viewing and everything. This is the last show of 2019.
He saved the best for last.
I saved the best for last.
That's what he kept telling me, but you know.
Nah, I didn't say none of that. No, but this is the end. May your new year and your Christmas be wonderful. I hope you get everything you want. I hope if you have resolutions, you fulfill them. But you shouldn't have resolutions. You should have changes in your life that you plan on keeping, because resolutions are temporary. Change your life if you want to change your life and make it a permanent thing. But I thank everybody for viewing. I thank I'm over 3,000 views on YouTube now. Thank all my viewers on Facebook. I appreciate y'all helping me grow this thing. I'm trying to do more with it. It's a lot of big things coming up in the 2020 for the Vibe on Air. Stick with us, man. Thank you for Kay Davis just for coming out and kicking it with me. She know I'm crazy as fudge. I said fug. Because she'll cuss, and I appreciate that. But you have been officially tuned in to the Vibe on Air. This the G's, the Open Mic King. We about this bitch. Thank you for watching. Thank you for viewing. Catch you next year. It's the Vibe on Air. 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 Wait a minute. I just realized something. We're not finna leave 2020 without Kay Davis singing.
Oh, wow.
You about to sing a song or sing something. Kay Davis?
They can hear me on YouTube, too.
Nope,
Kay Davis Live.
Yep, Kay Davis Live on YouTube, but they about to hear you now on the Vibe on Air. Sing something real quick. Kay, you know you got it. Just a little something.
Just a little something real quick.
Just a little something. Give him a little something. We're going to make it quick because I know you got to go.
Oh, you know now.
I got to break this stuff down, so I got to go, too. And I go to the bathroom.
Oh, see, we ain't even need to know all that.
They say that you love me.
What am I supposed to sing, Dave?
Just sing something real quick.
Oh, I know what I can do.
Give them a sound. Hit your signature thing, too.
That's so true.
I know. One thing I know is when you go to hear Kay Davis say that's going to be however it be. And I don't sing it right, but.
That's my signature for real.
That's your signature.
All right, I got something.
I heard you do that.
I do that. Oh my God, you're terrible.
That's how. People act like I don't be knowing my guests. I
He be
know
really
my
listening.
guests. I listen to everything, man. Cut it out.
All right.
Open my king, punk.
All right, I'm ready.
You ready? Ready. Kay Davis, ladies and gentlemen. Kay Davis.
Oh my! Oh, it's turned down.
Yeah, she had to get the music out. I could have put it up.
I hope this is just the karaoke version, because it don't look like it. I don't know. Oh, it's not the karaoke version.
Let's sing it.
All right, I'm gonna sing it. I just had to get this music. Oh yeah, yeah. All right.
You want to play it in the speaker?
Huh?
You want to play it to the...
No, that's good.
Okay.
It's about to start like with the voice.
We just want to hear the voice anyway. Let's go.
Sometimes it's soft as a misty rain, yeah, that gently touches my soul, yeah. It cools the fire that burns in me, and I simply lose control. So just rain, yeah. So.
Woo!
Sorry.
You could have finished that hook though. Rain down on me.
Yeah. There we go. I could have did better, but like you just gotta bring me back then. How about that?
So just
we get straight to it next
rain
time.
down on me.
He always trying to outdo
Let
me,
your
y'all.
love just... I can't.
This what these do.
I can't.
This what he do
There's
at
no way I
karaoke.
could-
He
I couldn't-
makes sure he come after me so he can try to outdo me with
I
some
can't
Luther or
outdo
something
you.
like
It's
that.
no way that I could ever outdo you. You know,
He get
you
up
act
there
like I
go,
can sing for real.
He be doing that Luther,
I could do a run here and there, baby. Whoa, I can't see. I just fucked up. Rain down
It was so
on
good to see
me. Let your love rise on. I don't know the words either.
I'm about to take my pineapple. And
We
I'm
about to go, man. Thanks for Kay Davis for showing up, man. I appreciate it, man. It's all love, man. Tune into the Vibe on Air, man. Follow Kay Davis, and then buy music from her.
Yeah, I'm everywhere.
Somebody asked for a list of the songs I played. You about to get that too. We up out of here. The Vibe on Air. Mr. D's, Kay Davis, 2019. We out this beat.